Hello and welcome back. My name is Andrei,
And I'm Dominika.
and we're back again with another reaction to.
Richard Hawley with Nothing Like a Friend.
All right.
I absolutely love the title. I absolutely love Richard Hawley. I don't think it's any news. But I love the romance we're having with him. You know, we met him a few weeks ago thanks to Teresa. This one is also thanks to Teresa. Thank you very much. And the romance is just going so strong. The love for Richard Hawley. I'm so happy that he entered my life, and yeah, and I'm very excited to listen to a little bit more of it. Right?
Yes, true that. True that. Each song we listen, you just like you say, the love grow.
Yeah, that's correct. So once again, Teresa, thank you so much. You also mentioned in the message that this is official video, and it's shot in Sheffield, sorry, and where Richard is from, and apparently each of his album has got some connection in the name to the city. So this album was Hollow Meadow, I believe, which is an area in Sheffield. Don't say it. I know what you want to say. I don't.
Oh no, yeah, I did say. Oh, I forgot. I was sleeping in my shoes here. I do want to say, Dominika been to Sheffield,
Yeah,
so
that's the story. The end of the story.
No,
basically.
just a little short training for a day. Kind of.
I went for a day for the training, but if I knew back then about Richard Hawley, I would probably pay a little bit more
Stay
attention.
longer.
Yeah, just explore the place a little bit more, but that's it.
All right.
Oh, Teresa, thank you so much for putting the lyrics. We read them, and yeah, what to say. I want to hear them with the music, but yeah, thank you so much.
Ready?
Yes.
And in the end, the things that hold you in are gossamer thin, disappeared with the wind. Will these city streets remember us? We walked them long ago, blown apart by a bitter wind that took us far from home. And in the end, it's gossamer thin. But then again, there's nothing like a friend who can drive you round the bend. We'll be lovers till the end. Will these city streets remember us? We walked them long ago, blown apart by a bitter wind that took us far from home.
You know, the thing is, I don't want to finish. I don't want to end the song, and I don't want to pause it. I don't want to stop. I don't want to do that.
Are you in Sheffield?
I'm somewhere else. I don't know if it's Sheffield or not. But the way he sing and the way he is, you know, for me, it's like a poet. He put some words down there. It's like painting. He's painting that picture in my head, and it's with every songs he do is just like that. He has to, and the way, you know, it's not only that, it's the way he sings and his voice, and
it is really, really easy to connect to him because he's singing very often. He's singing about the things that are happening next to us or to us, the very relatable things. And even that, when he was talking about, it took me back home to the city where I was born and when I was growing up. And when he said, "Will the streets remember me?" and I was thinking about it, exactly what he put in there. Whenever I visit, I don't feel necessarily like I'm home, but because there's a lot of change, so I'm thinking, oh yeah, I go to my favorite place. My favorite place doesn't exist. The street I was growing up doesn't exist anymore. It does exist, but in a different form. I don't recognize it, and I don't think the street recognized me. And I spent so many years there. Doing so many stuff, sometimes naughty, sometimes, I was crying, I was happy with a group of friends. Some of the friends, I don't even know what happened to them. I feel a little bit of nostalgic when I listen to it, and a hint of sadness, I would say as well, because it's another reminder that, life is just like a click of the fingers, and that's it. You're closer to the end. And
it's true that.
But it's you're absolutely right. He's got this ability that when he sings his song, when he writes these lyrics, you feel them in you. It's so easy to listen to it, and it's so easy to feel them because it's the way he sings. He's so honest and so authentic.
That's so beautiful as well. He put the music he's creating. He's connected with his kind of life in a way, with the places we live, with the thing. He talks about things probably change. Old factories are still in abandoned places, and all these things. And when you just think about, you have this kind of, like you say, I've been home, and you see that, you see this, and it is like that. Exactly like I say, it's like a painter. You just paint you with the 3 words there, not 3 words, but you know what I mean.
But he so does good. Do that. I want to also say that he does that. He doesn't. His songs are not. When I was reading the lyrics, when Teresa put it, the song is 5 minutes, but and I mean it in a good way. It's only few words, but they're so powerful. He doesn't have. He puts these words exactly how they're supposed to be, and it's so beautiful. Some of the songs are filled with the lyrics, and I cannot I cannot catch up with it. But
it's saying so much with so
few words.
Yeah. It's not like me saying so many things and I don't say nothing in the end.
It happens to us quite often.
Yeah. So that's why I'm not Richard.
And you Andrei, I'm Dominica. So, wow. But that's correct. It's so truly beautiful. I love the video as well. It's not my city, but I feel like
it's giving you that sadness
right.
a bit. Nostalgia, sadness. I don't know. I like him so much. And how is possible like that?
Right?
Yeah, but you know what? He have that thing in your heart when you just listen to him, and that's you just have to open your heart, I think, to.
That's for sure.
Ready?
Yes.
'Cause far from home, and in the end, it's gossamer thin, and in the end, there's nothing like a friend. Will these city streets remember us? We walked them long ago, blown apart by a bitter wind.
Wow.
That took us far from home. And in the end, it's gossamer thin.
That's so beautiful.
And in the end, There's nothing like a friend.
Here we are.
You know what? I know now why it's like that. You can relate with what he's saying.
That's what I say.
Did he say that?
Yeah.
I just have a revelation.
But that's fine.
Wow.
Nothing wrong with that. I know what you said. That's what I mean. You feel like one of them. I felt like I was from Sheffield and I was just driving around and visiting the known places. You know, the one thing about England, actually looking at that, and when he was, you know, showing the clips, and especially in the smaller places and some of the areas of the bigger cities, the things, they don't change. I remember we were when we were living in Norwich, and there's the oldest pub in that didn't change. It looks exactly like it was looking. How many years was the oldest
You
pub?
talk about Adam and Eve.
Yes, Adam and Eve in Norwich, and it looked exactly the same, like on the picture on the wall. Exactly the
We've
same.
been once.
And he said, yeah, well, I think we've been a couple of times.
Really?
But I absolutely love that about England, that in a way they kind of preserve that tradition and in the culture, you know.
They do it the best.
They do it in that way. They do it really, really beautifully. I don't see that happening that often in.
Now you talk about England, make me a bit
Don't
kind
cry.
of no, not crying, but yeah, kind of miss it. I will just talk about it actually in another video. But yeah,
That's
I don't know. It's something, you know.
Well, that was a
Yeah,
big chunk of your life and my
Yeah, I
life.
feel I have two homes. One is Romania, and one is England. After all these years, I feel it is in my heart in a way. When you're there, to be honest, I was always kind of miss home, and now I'm here. I kind of feel like, oh yeah, you know.
I think it's you know, there's an old saying, the grass is greener. You know, you always think that it's gonna be better somewhere when you're not, and then you're coming and you miss the. Don't cry.
Do I cry?
No, don't cry.
I don't know. Sorry. It's
I'm
the song.
hoping-
I think it's the song.
It's
Or
the
even he was singing. Sorry, he was singing about the friend. Before we even started the reaction, I was on the window. I
Yes.
stayed a few minutes there, and a friend come, old
Hey,
friend.
it was your childhood.
Yeah,
friend
childhood friend. He come with
with his kid.
yeah, to see his mom, and they still live here in apartments, and I don't know, the kid is big, and he, we meet, we have to meet. I'm so with the work and this, and I said, oh my god, the time just, you know. So like you said, some things change, but some things is still the
Stay,
same. Yeah, but we
yeah.
just get older.
And
Wow.
I think we very often we forget about all those things, you know, because the life is getting a little bit in the way. You know, you have other things you have to focus on, and we're rushing to kind of complete all the tasks, and then when you listen to Richard, you kind of feel a little bit, well, I have to slow down and maybe take a minute and appreciate the moment you are in it. Because yeah, now we're sitting here in beautiful Romania crying about England, but then
When we
in England we were crying about the
home.
home. So I think it's in the human nature, isn't it?
I think for you it's a bit even harder. You've been in England, and now you're in Romania, home, Poland, just in holidays.
That's true. Well, I don't know if it's harder, you know, that was my choice, no one forced me, but it's definitely, I do feel I miss the thing with Poland, of course, it's Poland, you know, I was born there and I spent the first chunk of my life there, my family and my parents, grandparents and all that. And then with England, but I feel that Poland kind of prepared me for going to England. And in England, I spent, so it might not be a lot, but 15 years. And I feel most of my adult life, I would say, I spent in England, and that shaped me as a person as well. So, and I always, I cannot say a bad word. I was always welcomed. I had great friends. The job I loved. I don't know. It was everything you hear, and especially after Brexit, a lot of people ask, "Oh, how is it?" I didn't feel it. I'm talking on the human level. I never felt unwelcome. I never heard a bad word from an English person to me. I absolutely loved it, and I'm so grateful for everything I could achieve in there and for my life over there. It was really truly beautiful. It was just one of these things that was time for another chapter, but I definitely, I'm very fond of the memories of living in England. I absolutely love Cambridge, beautiful, and surroundings, amazing. Now when I think, oh my god, it's a distant memory. It's really like a distant memory.
We even been keep talking about we have to go and see. We have to go a bit in a holiday for a week or. It's incredible in a way. For the other side, you say you had such a good experience. I'm not saying I didn't, but mine was a bit more. I have a few moments, probably a few times. It was not. I will not call it perfect, but that's life. I'm not. But I don't even remember. I just I take only the good things from it, and that's what I say. I don't know. You cannot keep holding on the
on the bad things.
I don't know. Yeah, England is cool.
I love Richard. He's such a character. I don't even looking at him. Wow. Okay.
All right, I think we're done, right?
Yes, I think we kept everybody too long.
All right. Hope you enjoy our reaction and see you again next time. Have a lovely day and all the best. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye for now.